Finally, you are about to meet an attorney who has a paper that is going to take your name out of the shadows of struggle and into the light of destiny. This is not just a meeting, beloved. This is a divine appointment, orchestrated by the hands of heaven, sealed by the Spirit, and delivered in the precise moment your heart was ready to receive it. The paper this attorney carries is no ordinary document. It is a scroll of justice, inked with the promises of God, carrying the weight of your breakthrough. Pause now, my child, and let these words sink deep into your soul, for you are standing on the edge of a miracle, and this message is your bridge to cross into it. The moment of divine timing. You have not stumbled upon this message by chance. The Spirit has drawn you here, whispering your name in the quiet places of eternity, aligning this moment with the rhythm of your journey. The restlessness you've felt, the dreams that cling to your waking hours, the sudden stirrings in your heart. These are not random. They are the echoes of heaven, signaling that a shift is breaking through the barriers of your past. The tears you've shed in secret, the prayers you've whispered in the dark, the battles you've fought without applause. They were not wasted. They were the groundwork for this divine moment, where the God of justice steps into your story with thunder and grace. This attorney, this paper, this encounter is not a coincidence. It is a divine orchestration, a sacred convergence of heaven's plan and earth's reality. You may not see the full picture yet, but the heavens are buzzing with activity. Angels are moving, decrees are being issued, and the spiritual realm is aligning to bring this promise into your hands. What was hidden is being revealed. What was locked is being opened. What was stolen is being restored sevenfold. This is your season of recompense, and it begins with the paper that this attorney carries. The attorney's role, beloved. Prepare your heart, for this attorney is not just a professional delivering a service. They are a messenger, anointed by God to hand you the key to a door you didn't know was sealed shut. They may walk into your life with a briefcase, a letter, or a formal conversation, but what they carry is far more than legal jargon or paperwork. It is a divine instrument, soaked in the oil of heaven, designed to unlock your next season. At first, you may not recognize its significance. You may see it as just another notice, another meeting, another step in a process. But look again, my child. Feel the tug in your spirit. This is not ordinary. This is your deliverance disguised as documentation. This attorney may not even know the full weight of what they carry. They may think they're simply doing their job, following protocol, or fulfilling a request. But God has chosen them. Their hands are anointed to deliver your freedom. Their words are aligned to confirm your promise. Their presence is a sign that heaven is moving on your behalf. When they speak your name, when they hand you that paper, you will feel a shift, a spark, a knowing, a peace that surpasses understanding. This is the moment you've been praying for, even if you didn't know it. The conspiracy. Unraveled. I must speak truth to you now, for the Spirit reveals what has been hidden. There have been voices working against you in secret, plotting to dim your light, to steal your promise, to rewrite your destiny. Not everyone who smiled in your presence prayed for your rise. There were three, yes, three, who came together, believing they could bury your purpose under their words, their actions, their lies. They whispered in closed rooms, thinking their plans were unseen, their schemes unnoticed. They thought they could erase your name with a single decision, a single signature, a single betrayal cloaked in formalities. But the eyes of heaven see all, and the heart of God holds your truth. One of these three is beginning to falter. Their heart is heavy with guilt, their nights restless with dreams of you. They see your face in their quiet moments, hear your name in their silence. The weight of their actions is pressing on their soul, and they are wrestling with the truth they tried to suppress. Another remains stubborn, clinging to their pride, but even their defiance is cracking under the pressure of divine justice. The third, the one who stayed silent, is the pivot. They knew the truth but chose to protect their own interests over your freedom. Their silence was their weapon, but now that silence is turning against them. God is stirring their conscience, and soon they will speak, not because they choose to, but because the Spirit will compel them. Do not fear these adversaries, beloved. They are not your battle to fight. The Lord of hosts is your defender, and no weapon formed against you will prosper. What they meant to chain you will become the very thing that sets you free. Their plans are unraveling like threads pulled from a tapestry, and the truth is rising to the surface, unstoppable and undeniable. You will see it, you will know it, and when you do, you will stand in awe of how God turns the enemy's schemes into stepping stones for your victory. The divine courtroom. You are stepping into a season of divine justice, not in the courts of man, but in the courts of heaven. The gavel has fallen, and your case has been heard. The lies spoken against you have been exposed, the accusations dismissed, and the verdict is in your favor. You may not see the full manifestation yet, but the spiritual realm is alive with movement. Papers are being signed in the heavens, decrees are being sealed, and angels are being dispatched to bring the promise into your reality. This is why you've been seeing signs, repeating numbers like 111, 444, or 777, dreams that feel too vivid to ignore, songs that seem to speak directly to your soul. These are not coincidences. They are the language of the Spirit, confirming that you are in a divine season. You may receive a call, a letter, or an opportunity that feels too good to be true. It is not a deception. It is God. The same God who brought water from a rock, who opened prison doors for Paul and Silas, who made a way where there was no way is moving in your life. Trust Him. Trust the timing. Trust the process. A woman's hidden role. There is a woman tied to this situation, beloved. She may be someone you know, a friend, a colleague, a relative, or someone you've never met but whose influence has shaped your path. She stood in the shadows, watching, listening, but never speaking. She held knowledge that could have changed your course, but she chose silence out of fear, loyalty to others, or self-preservation. Her role was quiet, but her impact was profound. Now, her silence is breaking. God is bringing her forward, not to harm her, but to set the truth free. She will speak, and when she does, it will confirm what your spirit has known all along. Do not harbor bitterness toward her. Pray for her. Her confession will be part of your deliverance. She is not your enemy. She is a piece of God's puzzle, a thread in His tapestry. When her name surfaces, you will feel a release, a weight lifted, a clarity that brings peace. This is how God works. He uses even the reluctant to fulfill His purpose. Her role, though painful, is part of your restoration. The power of the paper. The paper this attorney carries is not just a document, it is a divine decree. It may be a contract, a legal notice, a letter, or a simple note. But it is anointed with the power to reverse what was done against you, to restore what was taken, to open doors that were sealed shut. When you receive it, your heart may race. You may feel a surge of emotion, fear, excitement, disbelief. That is normal. But do not let those feelings stop you. Read every word. Study every detail. Look at the names, the dates, the signatures. Somewhere in those lines, you will find the fingerprint of God, the evidence of His promise. This paper is not just about the present. It is about your legacy. It will affect not only you, but those who come after you, your children, your family, your community. What was stolen was not just yours. It was meant for generations. God is restoring it all, and this paper is the first step. Do not delay when it arrives. Act on it. Follow through. The window of opportunity is open, but it will not remain open forever. Seize this moment, for it is divinely appointed. The second visitor. After the attorney, another person will come into your life. They will approach with soft words, perhaps an apology, a promise, or an offer of reconciliation. Their eyes may shimmer with regret, their voice laced with remorse. But be cautious, beloved. This person is not sincere. Their motives are hidden, their heart divided. They are not seeking your good. They are seeking to protect themselves, to test your knowledge, to read your response. Smile, listen, but guard your heart. Do not share your plans. Do not reveal your next steps. Let the Spirit guide your words. This person belongs to the old season, and God is moving you into the new. They cannot walk where you are going. Their role was to teach you discernment, to sharpen your spiritual senses, to remind you that not every kind word comes from a pure heart. Thank God for the lesson, but keep moving forward. The breakthrough is too close for you to be distracted by their pretense. The surrender. That unlocks, my child. I need you to do something holy. Find a quiet place, away from the chaos of the world. Sit in stillness before God. Let your heart pour out. Your pain, your fears, your hopes. If tears come, let them flow. If words fail, let your silence speak. This is not about striving or fighting. This is about surrender. As you release your burdens, something will break open in the spiritual realm. A chain will snap. A door will swing wide. A weight will lift from your soul. Your surrender is your strength. It is not defeat. It is victory. It is the moment when you hand your battle to the one who never loses. As you surrender, God will move. He will shift atmospheres, change hearts, align circumstances. You will feel it. A peace that defies logic. A clarity that cuts through confusion. A strength that rises from within. This is your moment to align with heaven's plan, to step into the flow of divine timing. The inheritance restored. What is coming is not just a solution, it is an inheritance. Peace that cannot be shaken, provision that overflows, a reputation restored by the hands of angels. They tried to tarnish your name, to paint you as something you are not. But God is rewriting your story. The voices that spoke against you will be silenced. The hands that pushed you down will be lifted in surrender. Not because you demanded it, but because God is your vindicator. This inheritance is not just material. It is spiritual, emotional, generational. It is the restoration of your joy, your purpose, your calling. Before you were formed in the womb, God wrote this victory into your destiny. You are not an accident. You are a masterpiece, and this season is about stepping into the fullness of who you were created to be. What was stolen from you will be returned with interest. What was broken will be mended with gold. What was lost will be found with abundance. The signs around you. Pay attention to the signs, beloved. The dreams that linger like prophecies. The conversations that feel too perfect, too aligned with your needs. The numbers that repeat. 222-555-888. Or the names that keep surfacing. These are not random. They are the whispers of heaven, the breadcrumbs of divinity leading you to your promise. A song may stir your heart. A stranger may speak a word that feels meant only for you. A memory may surface with new meaning. These are the Spirit's confirmations, guiding you, affirming you, preparing you. Nothing is coincidence in this season. Everything is intentional. Every sign is a marker. Every moment a message. Follow them. Trust them. They are your guide through this divine transition. God is speaking through every channel, ensuring you know you are on the right path. The hourglass flipped. You've wept enough, my child. You've carried enough. The hourglass has flipped, and time is now working in your favor. The delays are over. The waiting is over. The wondering is over. What God has promised is moving towards you with unstoppable force. The enemies who mocked your struggle will be stunned by your rise. They thought they could outlast you, outsmart you, outmaneuver God. But God's plans cannot be thwarted. His promises cannot be broken. His timing cannot be stopped. You will stand in rooms you were once barred from. You will hold keys to doors that were once locked. You will walk in peace that once felt impossible. This is not a dream. This is your future, and it is closer than you think. The paper is coming. The attorney is coming. The breakthrough is coming. But more than that, God is coming, stepping into your story with power and love, with justice and favor, with restoration and glory. The anointed messenger. This attorney is anointed for this moment. They may not realize it. They may think they're simply delivering a document, fulfilling a duty, or closing a case. But God has chosen them. Their hands are carrying your deliverance. Their words are carrying your freedom. Their presence is carrying your breakthrough. When they arrive, you will feel it. A knowing, a peace, a confirmation that this is the moment you've been waiting for. Do not fear the process. It may involve meetings, signatures, or decisions that feel overwhelming. But God is with you. He has gone before you, preparing the way, softening hearts, aligning details. You will not walk this path alone. Angels are surrounding you, guiding you, protecting you. The Holy Spirit is within you, giving you wisdom, courage, and clarity. Trust the wind of the Spirit. Trust the timing of heaven. Trust the God who holds you. The reversal of the curse. There is a reversal coming, beloved. What was taken will be returned. What was broken will be restored. What was lost will be found. This is not just a hope. It is a decree from the throne of heaven. The God who sees every tear, who hears every prayer, who knows every wound is moving in your life. He is turning your mourning into joy, your ashes into beauty, your sorrow into strength. You will hold the evidence in your hands. You will see the proof with your eyes. You will feel the shift in your spirit. And when it happens, you will know this was God. This was His plan. This was His timing. You will weep, not from pain, but from gratitude. You will praise not from duty, but from overflow. You will stand not in defeat, but in victory, holding the paper that changed everything. Your decision, your destiny. When the attorney arrives, when the paper is placed in your hands, a decision will be yours to make. You may need to forgive those who betrayed you. You may need to confront a truth that hurts. You may need to walk away from what no longer serves you or build again on what God restores. This decision will not be easy, but it will be clear. The Spirit will guide you. You will know what to do. Do not rush this choice. Pray over it. Listen for the still small voice of heaven. When you choose, choose with faith. Choose with courage. Choose with the assurance that God is aligning your steps with His purpose. This decision will echo through eternity, shaping your legacy, your future, your calling. It is not just about this moment. It is about the generations that will rise because of your obedience. The silence of your triumph. When your breakthrough comes, do not feel the need to prove it to everyone. Let your peace be your testimony. Let your joy be your evidence. Let your life be your witness. They will ask how it happened. They will wonder who helped you. They will look confused when you rise. But you don't need to explain. Your silence is powerful. Your victory is proof. Your God is enough. The same ones who doubted you will see you shine. The same ones who spoke against you will be silenced by your favor. The same ones who tried to bury you will witness your resurrection. And they will have no words, because this is not your work. It is God's masterpiece, painted with the colors of grace and justice. The chain of divine events. This paper, this attorney, this moment is only the beginning. A chain of divine events is about to unfold. Doors will swing open. Conversations will spark miracles. Opportunities will appear like stars in the night sky. People will enter your life who see your value, who honor your purpose, who walk with you in your calling. You will look back and marvel at how it all connected, how this message led to that moment, how that moment led to this miracle, how this miracle led to your destiny. One day you will wake up and realize the pain is gone, the fear is gone, the weight is gone. You will feel light, free, whole. And in that moment, you will know, this was worth it. Every tear, every struggle, every prayer was worth it. Because it brought you to this place of overflow, this place of purpose, this place of divine alignment. The watcher from afar. There is someone watching you from a distance. They know about your struggle, but they've remained silent. Soon, they will reach out. When they do, their words will confirm what you've read here today. They will say something that feels too accurate, too aligned, too divine to be coincidence. And it won't be. It will be prophecy in motion, a sign that what was hidden is now being revealed. Do not ignore them. Listen carefully. Their message is part of God's plan. Your name in the right book. Your name is written in the right book, beloved. No matter what papers they hold, no matter what lies they told, your name is not in their hands. It is in God's hands. His hands are justice. His hands are mercy. His hands are truth. You've been asking for a sign, and this message is it. Open your heart. Don't dismiss it. It carries more than words. It carries a shift, a seal, a promise that the heavens are tilted in your favor. The unveiling of your season. This is not the end, my child. This is not the peak. This is the unveiling. More is coming. The same God who brought the attorney will bring the abundance. The same God who opened this door will open others. You are not just being helped. You are being launched. The enemy will not recover from what is about to be restored to you. You will stand. You will shine. You will rise. And it all begins with that paper, that moment, that divine yes. Do not miss it. Do not ignore this message. You were meant to hear this today, at this exact hour, in this exact season. It was sent to confirm what your spirit knew, but your mind couldn't grasp. Now you know. Now you believe. Now you're ready. A call to action for blessings, beloved. If this message has stirred your heart, if it has ignited your faith, if it has brought you hope, I ask you to do something simple yet powerful, like this video, to affirm your agreement with heaven's plan. Share it with someone who needs to hear this word, for your act of sharing may be the key to their breakthrough. Comment below with a word of faith, Amen, I receive, or a prayer. For your words will echo in the spiritual realm, sealing this promise over your life. And subscribe to this channel, joining this community of believers, so you never miss the next message God has for you. These actions are not just clicks, they are seeds sown for blessings, aligning you with the overflow that is coming. Amen.